Now I am. Subtract what now?
X plus 3.
Okay, so we subtract x and subtract 3. Question, how do you know whether to subtract or add?
Do the opposite of what the thing gives you.
Very good, Darren. So both of these are positive. We move it over by subtraction. What number am I going to have to write first, or what term? Go ahead. It wouldn't be plus x. Minus x minus 3 is what? Perfect. How many terms we see here? 4. So how do we factor with 4 terms? Grouping. Let's do it. Alright, Kyle, what do these have in common? Alright, Jalen, if I take x squared out of both of these, what will I have left here?
X.
Good. Plus
3x.
3. I wouldn't need the x squared because I already have it. Very good. If it was x minus 3, Antonio, when I distribute, I'd have negative 3x squared, right? Up here is positive 3x squared. Alright, Brandon, what could I take out of this second one?
It's negative 1.
And what would be in the middle?
X plus 3.
Very good. Alright, so Amber, tell me how to write my 2 inequalities.
X squared minus 1.
Good. The x plus 3 comes from what they have in common. What's on the outside is what we bring down for our second binomial. Now we have to set these equal to what?
0.
Okay, so this one's going to give us x equals... Alright, Solomon, on this one, I'll have x squared minus 1 equals 0. I'll need to do what?
Add the 1.
And then...
Square root it, so that'll be x equals plus or minus 1.
Yes, x equals 1 and negative 1. I'll give y'all time to copy that. Any questions about that one? So this time, how many numbers will we have on our number line?
3.
3, okay? So let's go ahead and make our number line. Which number has to come first? Good. Smallest. And then? Very good. I'll give you time to draw your number line. Right here. So this time, how many sections will we have to test on this number line?
3.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Here's section 1. Here's section 2. Here's section 3. Here's section 4. Alright, this first section, tell me how to write it as an interval. The first section. Negative infinity to what? Good. What about section 2? Perfect.
Wait, won't this have brackets?
On this part? Or this part?
That part.
Yes, they will. And how come these will have brackets? Yes, so we can go ahead and do that here. Can't have it right here, but right here we can. The brackets, we'll have to have brackets because this has a bar underneath. But infinity won't get a bracket because can you ever reach infinity? No. Okay, so the next section will be what from? Good. And the last one? Good. Those are our 4 sections. Ransom, give me a test point in this interval. Good. Alyssa, give me a test point in this section. One's not between negative. You're good. Good. Alright, Miles, what would be in between negative 1 and 1?
0.
Good. And Jalen, what would be between 1 and infinity?
2.
Yes. Alright, y'all want to just do it in your head or y'all want to work these out on your own to figure out? Okay, go ahead and do it in your head. Figure out which ones work, which test points work, and which one don't. And when you're plugging it into this part right here, I'll put a box around it. Plugging these in for x to see which one works for this inequality. Or you can do it in your head or in your calculator, either one. It's going to be less than or equal to 0. So when you plug it in, like whatever number you get, say if you plugged in -4 and got 5, you check if 5 is less than or equal to 0. If it's not, which it's not, then you put an X. But if it does work, you put a check mark.
So this first one works?
What you get when you plug it in.
I'm not gonna put that in right now.
Looks good. Yeah, one at a time. Remember X.
And it's gonna equal 0.
Or be less than 0. Yes. Alright. Has anybody finished this first test point? Did it work?
Yes.
What about the second one?
No.
No. And I can. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in the calculator so you can see exactly how to put it in. You got to put it in parentheses. So -2 to the third plus 3 -2 squared minus -2 minus 3. And you should get 3. Sorry. And that is greater than 0. Alright, what about 0?
Yeah.
Yes, that one's easy to check because everything will cancel out except what number?
-3.
Yes. And then this one was what? No. Very good. Questions about those? Cool? Okay, now let's see how it'll look like on the number line, okay? So from this interval, from -3 to -1, it works. So I'm going to shade between it, and both of these circles will be what? Closed. Good. It's going to be shading in between this area, because that's the area. Oh.
Yeah, I was wondering.
And I wrote in pen, guys. That's supposed to be blank right there. Just pretend. This area worked. So it'd be closed and shaded this way. And then this area works -1 to 1. So this will be a closed circle. Shaded right here. It should be blank right here and right here where my pinky finger is. I think I have a copy of that. Alright, so for the interval notation, tell me the first one to describe that worked. Yes. We got that from here, and this one should be a bracket. And then what's in between? U, and then -1 to 1. And again, that came from up here. The ones that work are the ones we write down with the U in between. That's it. The one on part C that you're about to work on your own will not have 4 sections like this one. It's just like the 2 we did yesterday with 3 sections. I want you to do that one on your own. And the bell is about to ring, so what I'll do is I'll check this one tomorrow when you come in to make sure you did it. Yeah, work on this one tonight, part C. We'll finish the rest of these notes tomorrow and review a little bit, then your test will be on Monday. And these tests that you just took will be graded by this afternoon and put a 9 out. I'm going to come around and get my calculator. There we go.
Okay, for